my baby dolls, welcome back to another video. Excuse my broken nail. I know y'all gonna see this. Excuse it. Don't pay attention to that. Today's video, I want to get into some makeup and some girl talk. It's literally late at night, y'all, and I'm deciding to do a makeup video. Like, where am I going? It is currently almost damn near 12 midnight, but whatever, here we are. I don't care how late it is. I'm gonna get my content done and we're gonna be moving and grooving. Okay, we're gonna do what we set our intentions of doing, and we're doing it. I'm so tired of getting up. I done got up for like so much stuff. I'm not getting up again. This mirror needs to be clean, but I don't feel like getting up. Lately, I've been getting a lot of new PR packages. Recently, I just received this Smashbox foundation. I've talked about this on my Instagram reel, but I want to give you guys more in depth of how I feel about this foundation. Luckily, I end up getting my true match. Of course, I had to choose my match online. I wouldn't say it was difficult, but I was just really praying and hoping that it was my actual shade. It ended up turning out to be my exact shade. I'm going to prime my face with the Smashbox. So this is what I'm going to use as my primer. This is like their OG primer. You know, yeah. I've been pairing it with the foundation and such good coverage. It is time for our brows. I will be using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. Our Maybelline Super Stay Concealer, and this is in the shade 42, okay? So I am doing my brows very, very light. I'm going for a very clean type of makeup look. Don't y'all hate like these little hairs that just be in the freaking way.
Baby, what you wanna do? Shoot your shot 'cause I'm bulletproof.
Oh, listen, wait, baby.
Baby, what you wanna do? I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do. This type shit have you wildin'. Last minute shit to the highest. Drip, drip, drip when you sliding. Bip, 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 baby, ride it. Don't hesitate when you get it 'cause you know I like it. Taking up a date for you. Sweet baby, get when you.
So one thing I would like to try is Smashbox concealer. We'll get that in the future. I'll probably, you know, buy that with my own coin. But so far, I'm liking Smashbox products. And when I say this is like the holy grail right now to me, let me just show y'all. And you don't need too much. Like, you don't need a lot of this. When I say this melted on, and I am so proud of me getting my right shade the first try, and I had to do it online. One thing I would say, I've always been good at finding my foundation. Like, finding my shade has always been fun to me. I used to love finding my friend's shades, or like my mom's shade and her foundations, and I've always gotten it right down to the T. I don't know, I just got a good eye for foundation, and that looks good. That look good. It really looks good in person. I don't know if the camera is picking it up really well. It does really good coverage. And it's just like, it melts down. It melts on your skin, which I really like. It's like a skin finish look. You know, like, it doesn't look like foundation. It just looks like skin. And I really like that a lot. I'm going to mix two of these concealers together. The Super Stay concealers, one in 30 and one in 42. One is lighter and one is darker than the other. I'm going to put on the darkest one first and then top it over with the light. Now, I like to stay this concealer sitting for a minute before I blend it out, just so that the coverage can be a little bit more thicker. This really does help with more coverage when you like let your concealer just sit. This concealer is already like a very light coverage, like super light. So if you like let it sit, it'll build to be a little bit more thicker. First of all, it's very hard for me to describe this. Light consistency is good. There's nothing wrong with that. But I like in concealers, I like my concealers to be thick. I don't know if that gives off cakey to some people, but I like a thick like concealer. I don't know. So that's why we're gonna like let this sit. And while this sit, we're gonna work on the eyeshadow. And this is the light one I'm putting on top. A little here, a little down the bridge of the nose. I'm gonna take any type of eyeshadow. This is the LA Girl eyeshadow, y'all. No. I'm gonna take this shade here, and we're gonna take that in our crease. Blend that out.
Sweet moving again when you bite it. Can't just keep talking about it. We need to walk in the body. Can't just be cautious.
But like y'all see the foundation, it's like the more that the foundation sit, the more that it just really, I don't know, it just looks so good on the skin. It actually livens me up. Like I know some foundations that I've had, I don't want to say it make me look dead. It looks dull is what I'm trying to say. Some foundations make me look very dull and not very much like refreshed and alive. This foundation definitely makes me look very much refreshed and like woke. If that makes sense. Some foundations can make you look gray. This actually sits on your skin and just looks better throughout time during the day, which I really like. The first day I wore it out, I actually wore it outside, so I really got like a good test run out of it. Still looked good all day. Didn't want to take my makeup off. I really didn't. And what I had noticed is I'm like, damn, like maybe I've been using the wrong shade of foundation in my other foundations or something. But no, it's not that. It's just that this foundation is just that good, and it really brings you out. So a nice little bronze to the eyes. Then we're going to take this shade and this shade here. We're going to mix those both and put that on the lid. Take it a little upward a little bit. Like that. Give the eye a woke look. We're going for a clean, woke makeup look. I kind of like to take that nude shade I'm taking on the lid. I like to take it a little bit more upward, which makes the eye kind of look a little bit more open. So I kind of go over my lid, if that makes sense. Then we're going to take the e.l.f. eyeliner, okay? Don't play with e.l.f., y'all. Don't play with them. Don't play with it. Get into it. And we're going to do a nice wing. Concealer up. I always tell people, don't worry if you messed up on your eyeliner, just go under that and clean it up. See, sometimes if you stay on for too long, it'd be hard to blend. I kind of like took a little too long, but just take your time and blend it out. If you want to add some concealer on top, if it gets too tight, because the concealer is too tight right now, like it hardly want to move, because I let it sit for too long. I'm moving slow as hell, I will tell you that. I don't like to let it sit for too long. started doing other stuff. You can put some extra concealer on top of it so it can start to move around a little bit better. But one thing for sure and one thing for certain, you're gonna get that coverage you need. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna set this, y'all. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me. We're going to get into some new setting powder. I promise. I promise. But right now we not there. We will. We will. We will. Alrighty, let's get into the lashes. Let's put our lashes on, y'all. I like to press this powder in just a little bit more. I don't like to have my powder sit either. Especially not my powder, like, I kind of like to lightly tap in my concealer under my eye. When you lightly tap concealer under your eye and lightly set it with your powder, don't like really go too hard in it, like lightly pat. It blends, you have a more smoother look under your eye. Like it don't look cakey or like, you know, streaky. For the ones that know, you know, you get me what I'm trying to say. Okay, the lashes is on. It's trying to dry, but let's get into the Halo Sculpt and Glow face palette. Okay, I'm using the one. Oh, I just got glue all on my hand. Oh Lord. I am using the Smashbox Halo Sculpt and Glow face palette. Okay, now they sent me two. One is a little bit more on the lighter side. This one is a little bit more deeper, and this is what I've been using recently, so we're gonna use this palette. I will show y'all the other one, but I don't feel like getting up and going to go get it. Like, I'm really tired of getting up back and forth and realizing what I don't have on this table. So we're gonna work what we get, and this is this one right here. This one is in Berry Situation. So basically you got your everything in here. You have your sculpt, you have your contour, you have your blush. And lately I've been using this as a contour a little bit, as a bronze, and then I get into this for the actual contour, and I use this right here for my blush and a little bit of highlight. Okay, but this is really good. This is like my little holy grail I've been getting myself into lately too as well. So this one right here, I think this is actually like a blush, but it's for sculpting too, so I'm technically sculpting and contouring at the same time. Take that upward. Take it up, take it up, take it up, take it up, take it up. Like really up with it.
No, I need it just one time, two times, a few times. You know that I need to live it right on time. Baby, bring it to me high. I'm putting it overtime and overdrive. Give me low, turn me round, treat me like a watch.
I want to use that contour one, that last shade in the palette, and work with that for our nose. But actually I don't like using that one for the nose because it's just too deep. Y'all know I like to use a lighter contour for the nose, and I am honestly trying to find that one, but I can't find it for shit. So I'm going to use my Fenty Caramel Cutie. Some stuff can just be a little too dark for your nose, and you don't want that. Like I always tell people to be very careful with your nose contour. Very careful. I think finish contouring my face. I'm taking a deep tone now for the actual contour.
Watch, bust me down on the kitchen floor, right on that towel. It's my and I want it now. Ow. Tell me how you want it. Put me on my back, on my stomach. Baby, let me blow it like a trumpet. I can do it all. I can probably suck a...
Before we do the blush, I'm gonna spray my face with the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. Good shit too. Don't play with e.l.f. We're also going to use the Smashbox Fan Mascara. Y'all, this mascara is the best mascara, and they sent me another one in my last PR from them. I said, oh my god, thank you. And they keep sending me these primers too. I'm just constantly getting these, but hey baby, I am grateful. I got double everything stacking up on, okay? But this has been the best mascara I've had in a long time. And it's so crazy because I thought the Dior I thought that the Dior mascara was gonna be good, baby. That was trash. That was worse than the drugstore mascaras. Like, trash. It came already old. Like, it was old and crusty. You know, like when you know old mascara. Like, you know the look of old mascara and what it looked like and what it feels like. And that's exactly what it gave. Highly, highly don't recommend that mascara to nobody. This is so ghetto.
I could probably suck a watermelon through a straw. Believe me, every other day new wig, new hair. Come take me out this smooth glare. I be waiting on you so long. You ready to down low like bombs to red boom. Nothing but a robe in your house. I wanna put these pretty pink toes in your mouth. Send news to your phone while you working.
Yeah, let's do this blush. This is the one I'm using right here. Oh, I put too much on. We gotta blend that out. I always tell people, if you accidentally put on too much blush, take your powdered brush, something like this. Even if it's like, if it's bigger and fluffier, that's even better, because I don't know, bigger brushes just does it better. But any type of fluffy brush that has excess of your setting powder on it, just take that and just go over it and just blend that out on top of your blush. Now, as far as the highlight go, y'all know I don't like to do too much highlight, but I end up falling in love with this highlight here. It doesn't look chalky, and that's one thing that I kind of have a problem with some highlights. It can come off a little chalky, and it doesn't look like it's like glowing within. It just looks very like it's just sitting on the skin. This one doesn't do that. Doesn't give chalky. You also don't need too much of it. A little goes a long way.
I wanna put these pretty pink toes in your mouth. Send news to your phone while you working. Boy, you gotta see the person.
Y'all, I haven't done a red lip in a long time. This little red lip pencil that's out is kind of like testing me. I don't know. Should we do a red lip? Should we end it off with a bang on the lip? And it's in, I don't even know what lip liner it is. Where is this from? Probably the Beauty Supply. It looked like it's from the Beauty Supply. We might end up liking it. Let's see what it do. Ah. Okay. Sometimes I like to just use, if it's a red lip, I like to just use the whole pencil for the whole lip. Not just for lining the lip, but just using it for the whole lip. If that makes sense. Not the red end up being a look. Okay. Okay, sexy. We might just did something. Yeah, I think we just did something. This little Beauty Supply lip liner, I'm not lying to y'all. Baby, it's not where you get it, it's how you do it. This is actually very pretty. And the eyes are like perfect. It's not too dramatic. The eyes are not really doing nothing too dramatic. I got done with this in about of 30 minutes. I'm looking at the time right now. Now it's 12:09. I was just telling y'all that it was almost midnight. Yeah, I haven't really been sitting here for that long, but it feel like I have, because y'all know when y'all filming, it feels like you've been filming for a long time. Everything that I use will be listed down below. Let me know what y'all think about this look, and if there's any makeup you guys want me to try, definitely link it down below so that I can purchase it, so that I can review it for y'all. And yes, I love y'all so much. And also look out for the synthetic wigs, because we back. Synthetica is back. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you all in my next video.